Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today, finally, I am starting my beginners series. I've sort of mentioned it a few times about doing a series specifically for absolute beginners and going through everything step by step and making it nice and easy and short. So initially I was thinking, okay, I'll order a diamond painting and I'll start with unboxing. And then I thought about it and I thought, hang on a minute, there is something that I should talk about even before that point. And it is something that is very important. And it is choosing the picture that you want to do for your very first diamond painting. You can order diamond paintings in various sizes, and the thing is that when you look on the websites you will see normally the original artwork. So you won't see a picture of what your diamond painting will look like. You will see a picture of the original artwork. Then in most sites you will have a choice of which size you would like. So no matter which size you do, the picture looks the same. There is a problem with that, and it can be a very big problem. So I thought I would do this video to explain what you should be looking at, what you should be thinking about, so that when you order your very first diamond painting, you aren't disappointed with it when you've finished. Okay, so when I decided that I was going to do this, I decided to go to a company that I've used a lot, so I wouldn't have any issues with drills or canvas problems or anything like that. I wanted a company that I knew I could rely on to provide good quality stuff. I have to mention that I am not affiliated or anything with the company. It just happens to be that I've bought more diamond paintings from them than anybody else, so I felt comfortable that the kits I would get would be good kits. This has got nothing to do with the quality or anything like that. It's to do with sizes. This is the thing that I want to point out for people who are totally new, and explain why people sort of fall into the trap and the sort of consequences of that. So this is homecraftology.com, and at the time when I decided to look for something, I wanted a picture deliberately that had a lot of detail in it, and it was just coming up for Easter, so I saw this one and I thought, I don't have any Easter ones, I have some Christmas ones, some Halloween ones, and I thought, I like this one. So what I did was I ordered the smallest size that I could get. Now I've noticed that things have changed since I've been on the site. The smallest size now is 40 by 30, so you can see it's 40 centimeters across, 30 centimeters down. That's the smallest size you can buy now. When I went on the site, the smallest one you could buy was 25 by 20, so I ordered that one. And the largest one you can get is 95 by 70. Now I have an A2 light pad, and the best size for me is 60, anything by 60, so that the whole picture will fit. Even if it goes sideways, it'll fit on the light pad and I don't have to move anything. So I saw the 80 by 60 and I thought, okay, that one suits me the best. I could have went for the bigger one, but something you have to take into account as well is, how are you going to work it when you start getting into the big ones? Do you have enough room? How's it going to fit on the table? What am I going to do with it when I'm not working on it? All of that sort of thing. But as I said, this really is purely about sizes and why it does matter what type of picture you choose and what size you choose. So as I said, I deliberately picked a detailed one because this really shows the problems you can run into if you aren't aware. And all you do is look at the picture and you see this one and you think, that's cute, little chicks there, 2 roosters and a hen. Nice Easter one, flowers, nice picture. So the thing is, when you look at this, and this is the original artwork that you see. Now this is, most companies do this. You see the original picture. This is not a diamond painting. It is not what the diamond painting is going to look like. And you'll see if we go through the sizes, go up to 50 by 40, and then 65 by 50, which is the recommended size. So they recommend that size if you want reasonable quality picture. Most companies don't even do that. They will just give you from this up to this, and you just pick. And you'll see as I change the sizes, nothing happens to the picture. It's always the artwork. All that changes is the price. You see, if I start at the smallest one, $26.99, $36.99, $52.99, $84.99, and $96.99. So all this does is sets the price. Then you have a choice between square drills or round drills, and these are the, I'll show it in a minute, but these are the little pieces of plastic that make up the picture. You can either have them square or round. So what you do is you pick your size that you want. Say, well, we'll go for the 80 by 60, which is what I went for, and square. So this is what I ordered, and it cost me $85. So this is the thing as well, when you go up in sizes you get more detail, but they are more expensive. And if you're totally new, you probably won't want to spend $85 because you're not sure if you even like it. You've never done diamond painting before. So people could be tempted to go for the smallest one. As I said, the smallest one was actually smaller than this, but if we go for the smallest one, the price drops to $27. So again, I went for a really detailed picture, and that was deliberate. So that's the picture that we see on the website, and we'll move that out of the way. And then I got the two kits at the same time, so we'll have a look at the small one first. This is the key that you get with it. These are all your colours, and again a thumbnail picture of what the picture is. I won't go through all this. I'll go through all these things in future videos for absolute beginners to explain what they all mean. But the main thing is you can see 25 colours, and this is the smallest one, which says 20 by 25, but it is actually 25 by 20 as far as I'm concerned, because I always say the width of the picture first, or the width of anything first. So it's 25 across and 20 down. Some companies put them back to front. I don't know why. I did notice when I looked at the page there that they have changed it. The dimensions were the right way around, so that might be something that they've changed. So 25 colours for the small one. This is the key for the larger one, and you can see 60 by 80. It's actually 80 by 60. That can be important if you have a space on your wall and you're thinking, oh yeah, this would fit, and you find out that the dimensions are back to front, and then suddenly it's too big or it's too tall for the space that you're thinking about. So when you look at the picture and you can see it is wider than it is high, the big number is the longest side, so that is longer than it is high. So this is actually, as far as I'm concerned, an 80 by 60, which, as I said, I did notice they've changed. The other thing is this has 40 colours and not 25. So when you have more colours, you get a better colour graduation or separation, and more detail in the colours blending in. You can do a lot more with 40 colours than you can with 25. So again, this is the picture. So we have two roosters, a hen, and some chicks. Now I'm going to have a look here. We'll concentrate on these two chicks. So So if you try and remember what that looks like, hang on, just to keep everything correct, I'll use the thumbnail picture from the 20 by 25, as they say. So this is what we're possibly expecting if we're totally new. We look at the picture and we think, okay, I'll do that bit and I'll do the chicks, and that's the chicks. So might be quite hard to tell, but this mustard square is the chick that stands up. It's this chick's head is this, and again, hard to see anything. In fact, I need to move the light, it's reflecting, that's a bit better. This brown dot is this chick's eye. So this is where you start to realise that this is not going to look like the picture. Now, if I take this away, and underneath here I've got the 80 by 60, I'm still actually working on this, but I am posting progress pictures on Instagram if you want to keep up with what's happening. I'm doing comparison pictures as I go along, like for like, so people can see the difference in detail between the small one and the big one. So this is the bigger one. I don't think you have much problems seeing the chicks in that one. And if we compare it again, this is the chick that's standing up, that's its head, that's square, and this is the chick, this one. So that dot is its eye. So it gives you an idea, and I see it a lot that people buy the small diamond paintings expecting a lot more than they're going to get, and I always feel that it's going to put people off. I think if you spent, well, this one was $15, I'll show you the whole thing because this was finished. It really depends. If you're just doing it to get used to diamond painting, learn what it's all about, decide if you actually want to try it, you could do that. $15, won't focus, that's better. $15 for a 25 by 20. You can see there's two roosters. There are actually 5 chicks in here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one here is hiding behind the hen. A lot of the detail is lost. So really I just wanted to give people a comparison. Like if we look at these flowers here and then we look at this flower on the small one, it looks like that. It's just, there's an absolutely huge difference, but there is a big difference in price as well. Like I said, I went for the 80 by 60, that was $85. You wouldn't have to go as big, but the bigger you go, the more detail you get, and that's how it is always, simple as that. So when you're looking to get your first diamond painting and you're not sure what to get, the first thing I would say is look at how much detail is in the picture. If it's got a lot of detail in it, you really need to go to a pretty large size if you really want to see it. If you're looking more for a small one and you don't want to spend a lot of money, I've got this one here that I did quite a while ago. This one is the same size as that small one. Now, may not be to everybody's taste, but this is very close as well. You will see this picture in the background in most of my YouTube videos, and I did this one because I was trying to find what I could do that was small and would still work. Now this one is round drills, so these aren't as sharp a picture because they're round, because you've got gaps in between the drills and the corners. but from a distance this looks fine. I mean, I think this looks really good. If you compare that to the chicken picture, you can see you can't really tell what this is here. If you've got a good imagination, you can make out that these may be chicks, but again, it's up to you. As I said, this may not be something that you would be interested in, but what I would say is, if you're looking for something, you have an idea of the sort of thing that you want, look for ones that don't have a lot of detail. Solid colours and blocks work very, very well, even when you reduce them. So that's an option as well. So it's just, I thought I would do this first, so that if somebody is just thinking about buying a diamond painting, they don't look for something really detailed and expect too much. The other thing that people do is they buy them maybe this size because they're cheaper, which is fine. I mean, it makes sense not to spend a lot of money if you're not really sure that you really want to continue. You want to give it a try, see what it's like. Don't go for ones that have got writing on them, like fancy scrolly text. That just will not work on small sizes. It's very blocky. A lot of times it's unreadable. If you have an image that has like smoke and hazy stuff in the background, like a sort of fantasy picture, it will not work in a small size. As simple as that. So that was really it. It's just a very basic thing. This is important. Before you even buy a diamond painting, think about how it looks. Is there a lot of detail? If there is, you're going to have to get something bigger, which is going to cost more money. If you're looking to buy something that isn't too expensive, look for ones that have bold colours, sections of bold colours and thick lines. They work very well. So as I said, the reason that I did this is because it's very, very common. Most diamond painting websites will give you a choice of sizes and a choice of round or square drills. So it's just, think about it a little bit. Do you think this will look good? Is there a lot of detail in it? As you can see, the chicks here just did not work at all. But again, I'm actually going to frame this, and I will have it in the background once I get it framed beside this. You might find it from a distance, you think, well, you can see there's two cockerels there, and you're happy with it. Or maybe you just wanted to do it just to try diamond painting. Just give it a try, see what it's all about, see if you think you'll like doing it. Not something that you'd want to frame and put in the wall necessarily. Some people do them just as a relaxation, like some people do a crossword or a Sudoku or whatever. It's just something to pass the time. So they're not too worried about, okay, you can't really make out what that is, but I don't really care. So again, different people do them for different reasons. Some people do them and give them to people as gifts. Don't know if I would give this to someone as a gift, but it's just something that hopefully somebody who's thinking about starting might watch this and think about what they're going to buy, and hopefully it's better than it may have been. And that was the whole reason that I did this video. So that's it for today. Hopefully, if you are new, or you will be new to diamond painting, and you're looking for your first picture, this video will have been of some help. I hope it is. It's just that most websites, when you start looking at diamond painting, if you search diamond painting pictures or diamond painting, just the word diamond painting, you will get a lot of websites coming up, and a lot of them will give you the option of various sizes, and it can be very easy to just say, oh, I really like that picture, I'll get the cheapest one. If you're lucky, it will work, but I think in a lot of cases it doesn't really. So you have to look at the picture, like I said, and think, is there a lot of detail in that? Because you will lose it, absolutely guaranteed. You can see I've put the little fish back. That is the same size as the small chicken one, and it does look a lot better. This is more the idea that you get of a viewing distance. When I have stuff in front of the camera, they are very close. Diamond paintings aren't really meant to be viewed at like 1 foot away type thing. You need to sort of move them back a bit to really appreciate them. These are all diamond paintings, this one here, and the small owl, which is actually the smallest one that I've done so far. That one, as with the fish, I was trying to see how small I could go and still have something that was worth looking at. So the owl is actually pretty good. Not as good as the fish though, I don't think. So yeah, that's it. If you're interested in following the progress of the chicken comparison, I have finished the small one, but I'm still working on the big one. So what I've been doing is covering up the small one and matching it with what I'm doing on the big one. So it's a like for like comparison. So I've been doing that on Instagram. It's got a lot of interest. A lot of people have said that they really like the idea, so that people can see a direct comparison if you buy small and if you buy large. There is a huge difference, and I think as the picture develops, people start to realise just how much of a difference there is. Again, people may not want something that big. 80 by 60 is a fair size picture. $85 versus $15. Again, got to take that into account. Plus framing, if you're going to frame them. Framing can be pretty expensive, but there are options. Magnetic frames, for example, which I did a video about at some point in the past. I'll put a link up here. So that's it. As I said, I'm planning to do a series of videos aimed specifically at absolute beginners. So I've already have a diamond painting sitting here ready to be opened, and I'm going to work my way through that one. Start off at the beginning with just the basic what you get. Go through all the bits and pieces, explain what they do, how to use them, and start working on the diamond painting and show the way that I work them. You will find that people do them all different ways. We all have our own little things. But if you're totally new and you have no idea, if you just follow one person, at least you get the idea and you get a start. Over time you will probably find that you start to change things yourself. There are no definite set rules. People learn different things as they go, and it's just about sharing. And hopefully watching this video or watching any of the future videos that I do and comparing them to other videos that you find on YouTube, you'll find something that works for you. The main thing to remember is it's a hobby and it's meant to be fun. It's not a competition. So if you find something that works for you and you can diamond paint and relax, that's perfect. It doesn't matter if you do it different from me, but it's just if you're totally new and you really don't know what to do with everything. Also some things that you may do by mistake, hopefully I can mention them before you do it, like dropping paper on the glue. Not a good idea, but it is fixable. That's worth mentioning. Yeah, so that's it. So if you are new and you're thinking about taking up diamond painting and you're looking for some advice, please subscribe and hit the notification button, and then you'll see when new videos come up. I won't be doing just beginner. I'll be mixing things up. I've got quite a few diamond paintings sitting here waiting to be unboxed. So, and not just diamond paintings, there's something else that I'll be doing very soon. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and as I said, I really hope that some people have found it helpful before they buy the first diamond painting. So that's it for today. In the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.